Welcome to this detailed session on SAP PM Scheduling Logic 2026. Today we will explore how SAP automatically calculates the next start dates for maintenance plans and how you can properly close them. Whether you are a maintenance planner, SAP consultant, or end user, understanding this logic will help you keep your plant running smoothly and avoid missed maintenance. We will look at real SAP ECC screens so you can follow along exactly as if you were working in the system. By the end of this video, you will clearly understand call horizon, scheduling parameters, deadline monitoring with IP30, and the correct way to close maintenance plans. Let's get started and unlock the full power of SAP plant maintenance scheduling. Here is what we will cover in this session. First, we will understand the structure of a maintenance plan in SAP. Second, we will examine the key scheduling parameters that control when calls are generated. Third, we will learn the exact logic SAP uses to calculate the next start date. Fourth, we will see how the system auto-calculates dates using transaction IP30. Fifth, we will go through the proper process of closing a maintenance plan. And finally, we will review best practices for 2026 so your scheduling remains accurate and efficient. Everything will be shown on realistic SAP ECC screens so you can see exactly where to click and what to check. Feel free to pause and practice in your own system as we go. Let's begin with the foundation, the maintenance plan itself. Let's open transaction IP03 and display a maintenance plan. This is the central object that controls all preventive maintenance in SAP PM. In the header, you can see the plan number, description, maintenance strategy, and current status. The plan can be time-based or performance-based. Below the header, you will find important tabs, item, scheduling parameters, and maintenance packages. The item tab shows the technical object, equipment, or functional location that needs maintenance. Understanding this structure is the first step. Once the plan is correctly set up, SAP takes care of calculating future dates automatically. Now let's move to the most important tab for scheduling logic, the scheduling parameters. Click on the Scheduling Parameters tab. Here you control how SAP calculates every future maintenance date. Key fields include cycle, offset, call horizon, scheduling period, factory calendar, and shift factor. The cycle defines the interval, for example, every 30 days or every 1000 operating hours. Call horizon is a percentage that tells SAP how early it should create the maintenance call. A 10% call horizon means the order is generated when 90% of the cycle is completed. Factory calendar ensures non-working days are skipped. Shift factor decides whether early or late completion of the previous order affects the next date. These parameters are the heart of SAP PM scheduling. Setting them correctly is critical for accurate next start dates. Let's see exactly how the next plan date is calculated. SAP calculates the next plan date using a simple but powerful formula. It takes the last completion date of the previous maintenance order, adds the cycle length, and then applies any shift factor or tolerance. If the previous order was completed early or late, the shift factor can move the next date forward or backward. The system also considers the factory calendar so that the date does not fall on a holiday or weekend. You can see this logic clearly in the scheduling overview of the maintenance plan. Previous call date, last completion date, and the newly calculated next plan date are all displayed. Once you understand this calculation, you can predict exactly when the next maintenance will be due. This transparency is one of the strongest features of call horizon is one of the most important and often misunderstood parameters. It is entered as a percentage of the cycle. If your cycle is 30 days and call horizon is set to 10%, SAP will generate the maintenance call when 27 days have passed. This gives the planner enough time to prepare materials, resources, and permits. You can see the effect of call horizon in transactions IP10 or IP30. The system shows both the calculated due date and the earlier call date. A well-chosen call horizon prevents last-minute rush and ensures smooth execution. Too high a horizon creates calls too early. Too low creates them too late. Most companies use between 5 and 15% depending on the criticality of the equipment. Mastering call horizon is essential for efficient scheduling. Transaction IP30 is the workhorse for automatic scheduling. It is called deadline monitoring. Enter the plant, the range of maintenance plans, and the scheduling type. When you execute, SAP reads every active plan, applies the scheduling parameters, and calculates the next start dates and call dates. In seconds, the system can process hundreds of plans. You will see a success message confirming how many plans were scheduled. IP30 can be run in background as a daily or weekly job so that new calls are always ready. This is the true power of SAP PM, automatic, consistent, and reliable calculation of next start dates without manual effort. Let's look at the results list that IP30 produces. After running IP30, you get a clear ALV list. It shows plan number, item, previous date, next plan date, call date, and status. Newly calculated dates are easy to identify. You can sort, filter, or export this list for further analysis. This screen is your confirmation that the system has correctly applied the scheduling logic. If any plan shows an error, you can double-click and correct the master data immediately. Regular review of this list helps you catch issues early. Missing factory calendar, incorrect cycle, or inactive plans. Keep this list as part of your weekly maintenance planning routine. Accurate results here mean reliable maintenance execution on the shop floor. Sometimes a maintenance plan is no longer required. The equipment is scrapped, the strategy changes, or the plan was created by mistake. To close it, go to Transaction IP02 and open the plan in change mode. Change the status from active to inactive or closed. SAP will ask for confirmation. Once closed, the plan will no longer generate new calls even if IP30 is run. It is important to close obsolete plans so that the system stays clean and performance remains high. Never delete a plan that has history. Always close it. Closing is a simple but essential housekeeping activity in SAP PM. Let's see how completing a maintenance order also influences the next date. When a maintenance order is technically completed with TECO, SAP updates the last completion date on the related maintenance plan item. This date becomes the new starting point for the next calculation. That is why timely TECO is critical. If technicians forget to TECO the order, the next planned date will be calculated from the old completion date and the schedule drifts. In IW32 or IW38, you can clearly see the link between the order and the maintenance plan. As soon as TECO is set, the system is ready to calculate the subsequent date correctly. This closed-loop process, plan creates call, call becomes order, order is completed, next date is calculated, is the backbone of preventive maintenance in SAP. SAP offers two main types of maintenance plans. Single cycle plans are simple, one cycle, one package. Strategy plans are more powerful. They use a maintenance strategy with multiple packages. For example, weekly, monthly, and yearly tasks. In the Packages tab, you assign which operations belong to which package. Strategy plans allow different maintenance activities at different intervals on the same equipment. Both types follow the same scheduling logic for next start dates. But strategy plans give much greater flexibility. Choose single cycle for simple equipment and strategy for complex assets that need multi-level maintenance. Understanding the difference helps you design the right plan structure from the beginning. Even experienced users face scheduling errors. Common messages include no factory calendar assigned, call horizon too large, or plan is already closed. If the factory calendar is missing, the system cannot skip non-working days. If call horizon is higher than 100%, SAP rejects the entry. If the plan is closed, IP30 will simply ignore it. The solution is always to go back to the plan master data, correct the parameter, and rerun the scheduling. Regular monitoring of the IP30 log prevents these issues from accumulating. Treat every error as a chance to clean master data. Clean data equals accurate next start dates. Here are the best practices that still hold true in 2026. Always maintain a correct factory calendar for every plant. Set a realistic call horizon, usually between 5 and 15%. Run IP30 regularly, preferably as a background job. Ensure every maintenance order is TCOD on time. Close obsolete plans instead of leaving them active. Review the scheduling results list every week. Document your scheduling parameters so new planners understand the logic. Following these simple rules will keep your SAP PM scheduling accurate, efficient, and reliable for years to come. Consistency is more important than complexity. Thank you for watching this complete guide on SAP PM Scheduling Logic 2026. You now understand how SAP auto-calculates next start dates and how to close maintenance plans correctly. If this video helped you, please give it a like, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe to the channel for more practical SAP PM content. In the next video, we will go deeper into advanced maintenance strategies and performance-based plans. Practice everything you learned today in your own system. Accurate scheduling saves time, reduces breakdowns, and improves plant reliability. See you in the next session. Take care and happy scheduling.